Yo, what's going on guys, this is Ethan Federman here today, and this is my second video on the same day, so I just got a lot of spare time today, so I'll try to make videos when I have the time to, so that's why I'm making two today. So this is What If Deku Was a Vampire Part 2, where we last left off. Deku saved Momo Yaoyorozu from the sludge villain, because Deku didn't take. Yeah, because it ended the part one ended off at the beginning of the anime. So, Deku saved Momo from the sludge villain, and All Might was there, and he praised him for being a hero in that. And thank you to one of the people who commented on my last video. I think it was Dula Davis. I'm not sure if that's how you pronounce it, so I'm sorry if I got it wrong, for saying that the female vampire's name is Mia. I really like that name, so that's her name. So there's the way I'm going to do this is I'm going to have Deku, Mia, and Yaoyorozu to have a love triangle. Shit. Okay, so I just had showers, so forget about this. So Deku saved Yaoyorozu from the sludge villain, and All Might praised him for being a hero. Blah blah blah, and he, Deku with his vampire speed. Well, no, with the speed just yet. He asked Yaoyorozu if she was okay, and she was like, um, my head hurts. It's hard. It's a little bit hard to breathe, and my stomach hurts as well. And Deku was like, okay, I'll get you to the closest hospital. Picks her up, princess style, and she got very blushy. And Mia was there. She wasn't there to see the entire thing, but she was crossing like through that, like, oh, so the alley's here and the walkway's here. So she was walking past the alley, and she sees Deku holding Yaoyorozu in the princess style, and she got very jealous. And she sees All Might, and she's like, "What is All Might doing here?" And like, as soon as she said that, Deku was like, "Okay, I'm going to take you to the hospital now." Boom! Like, he's fast, but he's not the Flash fast, like I said in the last part, but he is fast. So he gets to the closest hospital in about 5 minutes, for just from him running and jumping along buildings and that. So he gets Momo to the hospital, and Mia followed him because they're around the same speed. And when Deku gets Momo to the hospital, he checks her in, does all of that, and he says, "My name's Izuku Midoriya. I'm an up and coming hero. I'm going to UA in the next 10 months. I'm going to be taking the entrance exam." And she was like, "Oh, I hope I will see you at UA." And he was like, um, "Oh, really? You're going too? I can't wait to see you there." And she was like, "You too." And Deku walks out of the hospital, and Mia is there standing on the front, like, doing this, and she was like, "What are you doing there, Midoriya?" In like a jealous, angry type of way. And Deku was like, he said nothing, and Mia was just like, "Who is she?" In like a dick way, not like a dick way, but in like a anime jealous girl type of way. And he was like, "That was just that was just a girl who was attacked by a villain. I saved her and brought her to the hospital." And she's like, you did the right thing, but why did you have to hold her like that?" was my mom. Let me see. Can you check if the rice is on the pantry? Oh, fuck's sake. I'll do that. I'll do what my mom's after. But so they smash that. Deku and Mia just smash that. And they don't smash each other. They smash the the confrontation between those two. And Deku and Mia just train for the next 10 months. And Yaoyorozu has been actually trying to look for him. And since Mia lives with Deku now, ooh, since she lives with him now, Deku just was like, I'll meet you at home. I got something to do. And she's like, okay. And she was smiling that her cheeks were up here and a little bit red. And Deku's walking, and then All Might bursts through. He's like, I am here. And Deku's like, whoa, All Might, this is twice in one day. What seems to be your acquaintance? And All Might was like, young boy, you were a hero today. You didn't really inspire me to help, but because Deku basically one-shotted the sludge villain. So, but All Might was like, you were a hero today. I've actually come here looking for a successor, and tells him about his wounds in Small Might form and One for All. And he does offer Deku One for All, but okay, you let me know if you guys want Deku to have One for All, because I'm going to give him One for All, just now. Well, after the 10 months of training. But if you don't want him to get One for All, I'll just retcon it. So Deku was like, uh, yes, I'll take it. And All Might was like, lift your shirt. And Deku was like, what the fuck are you trying to do? And All Might's like, no, I need to see your body to see if you're. I need to see your body to see if it can handle One for All. And Deku lifts his shirt, and my man's got a 12 pack. He's ripped as fuck. So imagine Super Saiyan 2 Goku's body. That's how ripped Deku is. So he's already can just he's already for One for All. So All Might's just like, you could still do a little bit more training, but your body is ready for One for All. Let's just meet at the beach tomorrow, and we'll continue, and you will train there. And Deku goes home, tells his mom about how he met All Might twice, and his mom is just excited that he met his hero. And the next day passes, Deku went to the beach, to the same beach that he went to in canon with Mia. Yeah, so he went to the beach with Mia, and she sees All Might in his buff form, and he was like, young Midoriya, let's get on our training. Ooh, who is this? And Midoriya is just like, this is Mia. When I was 10, I got lost in the forest, and she found me and helped me back home. So we live together now, and we're very close friends. And Oma was just like, do you think I can trust her with my secret? And Deku looks at Mia, and then looks at All Might, and he was just like, Deku was like, yes, you can trust her. And Mia was just like, you can trust me, I know how to keep secrets. Because Deku told Mia not to tell a single soul that Deku was a vampire. So All Might poofs and he's in his Small Might form. Tells her about One for All and all of that. And Mia was just like, "Oh, so you're going to give my baby?" No, my baby. Actually, yeah, she said this. "So you're going to give my baby what your power?" And Deku was like, "What'd you just say?" And she's like, "My baby." And Deku was just like, "We're not going out. We're just close friends." And she's like, "I know, it doesn't mean." And she was like, "I know, but that doesn't mean we can't be together in the future." She's a little bit thirsty for Deku, but not so much as some chicks in anime. So Deku was like, "Okay," and they All Might gets Deku to start clearing the beach, and I'm gonna say it's a 2 month time skip, and Deku has fully cleared the beach in 2 months. So there's about 8 months left, and All Might gives Deku One for All. And since Deku without One for All is 50% of All Might in his prime, Deku is going to be oh fucking P. He's gonna be so OP. He's gonna be 50 times his 100% in his prime. And when Omai was using 100% of his power in his prime, no one can stop him. So basically, Deku is like 150% of Deku, of Omai. Like, he is strong as fuck with One for All. So he gives him One for All, so Plux there is like, eat this. And Midoriya's just like, do I have to? And he's like, the only way to get my quirk is to ingest my DNA. And Deku's just like, well, why couldn't you just give me some of your blood? And All Might's like, you know what, yeah, that's, I can do that. And Deku's just like, oh yeah, just forewarning, uh, yes, I am quirkless, but that's not what my power is. And he has fangs. And All Might was just like, what do you mean? And Deku was just like, since you trusted me with your secret, I can trust you with mine. And by this time, Mia's long gone back at home, and this is like at night time. So Deku is just like, "Well, All Might, I'm a vampire," and All Might's like, "Really?" And Deku's like, "Yeah, I'll." And he tells the story how he's like, "I wasn't born a vampire. When I got lost in the forest that I told you, I stumbled down a hill and my leg got hooked on a branch and flew me into a secret cave. And this is where I met Mia. And I was very injured and bleeding out. And she's a vampire too, so when she bit me, she saved me but turned me into a vampire." And he was like, then how can you survive in the daylight? Me and her are a special type of vampire that can go out in the day, but our powers are weaker. And almost like, so you're weaker now in the day. And he's like, yeah. And almost like, how strong are you in the nighttime? And Deku was just like, I'm about 100% of you when you were in your prime. And almost just like, holy fucking shit. And he gets One for All. 10 months pass, or not 10 months, the 8 months pass. Deku can use 50% of full cowling, so he's gonna be very strong. And this is where, okay, this is where I'm going to leave the video off. Next part, I'm going to do the entrance exam and a little bit of the Aizawa's test. So if you like the video, leave a like. Let me know what you think of the This is like my, I don't know, 20th video, and I'm still messing up my fucking outro. If you like the video, leave a like, let me know what you think of the video, comment, subscribe, turn the notification bell on. Stay golden.